Whew. It's cold. Real hiking boots, I guess. I prefer flip-flops, but yeah, well, this will do. Let's see if we can find the key here somewhere. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's not. Alright, so we have a brand new firmware update for the DJI Neo, and instead of testing this in my backyard again, or you know, in one of those typical spots where I always test these new updates and see if it's worth updating, if there's any bugs, anything like that, I thought I would test it here. I have just updated the firmware, not done anything else, and we're gonna take a look at the footage later on. But I'm gonna power this one on and we're gonna do a circle and see how that goes. Then we're gonna follow with the other features as well, and we're gonna do some manual flying and go through the settings to see if everything is up to date and if there has been some improvement. So we're gonna also do some tracking, follow mode, and also direction track. Direction track has never been an issue for me. I've basically been able to keep it in front of me, walk towards it, and it has been tracking me, so no problem there. But
circle.
Let's go with a circle here.
10 meters. Circle. 3, 2, 1.
So it's gonna go 10 meters out that way, then it's gonna start to do the circling around me. Alright, so flies pretty smooth around me here. There's no wind here, there's nothing, so it should perform exactly how it should. And there it comes. It goes around me and it should come back to me right here. And the most ideal situation is if I don't have to move. If I can just stand here, reach my arm out and grab it, that would be... oh, that didn't happen. I can't seem to get it down and I don't want to connect my... So that's one of the problems, I think. I'm not sure if you guys have experienced that, but when you do a circle, sometimes it is a little bit too high when it comes back, which means that, you know, it's going to take some time before you can actually land it in your hand, and sometimes you have to pull out your smartphone to connect it and then just drop it manually, I guess. Let's do a rocket one. So I'm just going to sit here on this rocket on rock. This should go straight up this time. That's pretty cool. I didn't have to move at all. That's pretty cool actually.
Spotlight.
Spotlight. This is basically when it sits in place, so I can, you know, use this when I'm vlogging. If I now walk behind this rock here, that means I will no longer be in frame. So if I go behind this rock and just stay here for a couple of seconds, and will it, yeah, picked up on me. It's pretty solid. All right, let's test out the next feature here.
Direction track.
And as I walk towards it now, it's just gonna maintain somewhat the same distance, but because there's such an uneven terrain here and I'm walking up and down, some steps are faster than other steps, it's not going to be 100% accurate. It's still doing a pretty good job from what I'm seeing right here.
Unable to take off. No storage available. Free up storage space.
I'll see you in a few seconds. So that's one of the things which I don't like with the DJI Neo, that it only has 22 gigabytes of internal storage. However, I can easily use quick transfer now to transfer some of the files. So now deleted all the files here, 5% left, as you can see, 4% now. And that's also one of the things, I have not heard any notifications or a voice prompt from the Neo that the battery is critical. So if I were doing let's see, a helix or a 10-meter circle here by the waterfront, if that battery reached 0, I'm not sure if it would come back or just drop in the drink and be a long run, because I just did one, and that means when I did that, the active track, the direction track I mean, that means the battery would still be about 7-8%, and I should definitely get a voice prompt, in my opinion, when the battery is that critical. So let me know in the comments below. I think that's something DJI should definitely add. We have the voice prompt in low light. It tells you to shoot in a bright environment and so on. So I would really like to see that for battery as well. When you're out traveling with the DJI Neo, what I really like is this charge case, because it charges all the batteries simultaneously. I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. It is fantastic.
1.
It's doing it pretty decent, I guess. So let me know what you think of this direction track on my side, so sideways tracking here. Let's do a follow and see how that goes. Walk down here, and I think this shot should turn out epic, because the drone is fairly low to the ground, but it's far enough for me to be smaller, I would say, in the frame, and it's filming everything in front of me now. I would say this is the main reason you would want to get the DJI Neo. When you're out vlogging, when you do stuff like this, it's so convenient. One button and it tracks you, and one button it tracks you from the front, and another button and it does all the quick shots. It's just amazing. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of this drone, and I've been using it so much, more than my Mini 4 Pro lately, which is, I think that says a lot actually. Just pushing it straight forward, nothing else, straight forward. And looking at the clip here, this looks pretty sick. Yeah, that looks nice. And I can just push it to the side very slowly. And I gotta say, this is pretty easy. I'm doing nothing. I just hold like slightly to the right here, and I can see the DJI Neo over there, and I can see what it films on the screen here. And we can also add some movements here. So if I push it a little bit back, I can increase the altitude as well. So backwards on the speed here, and up it goes. Straight forward like that. And now camera is going slowly up here, as you can see. There we go. That actually turned out pretty good. So no more batteries for the DJI Neo now, which means I am heading back home. But you know, it's so amazing. It's such a fantastic drone. I just wish I had more than 3 batteries. It doesn't take long to charge them, but I still have a 3-hour drive back home. Maybe next time I'll get some extra batteries, and I would actually take it as far and say this has been just as much fun to fly as the DJI Mini 4 Pro. It's such an easy drone to fly. One button and it follows you, one button and it tracks you from the front, one button it does all these quick shots. And for traveling in a place like this where you want to maybe do a vlog, you don't have to pull out a controller, connect the controller to your drone. You can just hit the button and that's it. You don't even have to use your phone, which is something I really like. I wish we had Return to Home, but that requires an update to the DJI Fly app, so hopefully we see that soon. But now, after testing this firmware updates, all the features, like I said, everything, it's 100% safe to update. I haven't noticed any issues with the performance, with hovering, with takeoff, with signal. In matter of fact, maybe there's a little bit of better signal when you use the smartphone, because I was all the way down there and I bet there's more than there's probably 100 meters down there, and no issues whatsoever. But that could also be that there's nothing that will interfere with the signal here, so that could also be the reason why I managed to push it that far. I'm definitely coming here again to check out this place here and maybe fly the Mini 4 Pro. I don't have that with me right now, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe and like button. That would be highly appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.